Good morning. I'm so excited to be here. Well, excuse me, be on the video with you.
Well, it's still the same thing. It's good to be here on top of the ground and the ground not be
Exactly.
on
I
top of
love
us.
that.
So, hey,
Exactly.
blessed to be here. Listen here, I am elated to have you on the Jonas Q Radio Show, and I have been playing the music. I'm sure you know that I've been playing the music. That's the old music and the new music. The song that reaches down to me, and we'll get on that a little later on. Lord, it's in your hands. But my questions to you is, what is behind the powerful voice that you have? What's the driving force behind you?
Well, you know what? I have to give all that honor and praise to my dad. He's deceased now, so he really put that in me to do what I do, and I'm just trying to live out his dream. That's what I'm trying to do.
That's right. Well, that's a blessing in itself. Listen, what did the group? How did the group start? And what are some of the founding members of the group?
Well, the group started a long time ago. My dad was with the group was originally called the Blazing Stars. And matter of fact, I got a little picture of I
Okay.
don't know if they see it, but this is some of the founder members of the original group, the Mighty Blazing Stars. Then things happened, and I became the lead singer, Ronica, and then the group changed to Ronica and the Blazing Stars. And from there on, that's what we've been doing.
Okay. I think I read something somewhere. You were like 19 when the group.
19 years old when
And
I
you,
first started
and you,
traveling.
right, and you can't be no more than 35 now. So I know you.
Oh, bless your heart. Bless your heart. I appreciate that. I wish I was 30 something again. I really appreciate it. Thank
Yeah,
you
but
very much.
it's a blessing within itself to have you a part of the driving force in the quartet music industry. What are some of the inspirations? And so many, as so many artists would say, what are your inspirations? Who inspires Ronica?
You know what? I love Shirley Caesar. And another person that I truly love, I wish I could sing with one day, Lisa Knowles. I love Lisa Knowles. I love Patti LaBelle. I love some
Hmm.
of the older singers.
Right.
That's my inspiration.
Okay. So you said you watched Sunday. What happened on Sunday night?
I did.
Yeah, I did too. I
With
did too.
Patti
I,
LaBelle and
yeah.
what's the other one name?
Gladys.
Gladys. Yeah, Gladys
Hmm.
Knight. I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I was like a little kid in the candy store. And then when Dion came out, it did it for me. I'm
Matter,
like,
matter
hey,
of fact, before it came on, I was watching that on. Matter of fact, it's on there right now. I was watching it again.
okay, well, I have the playlist. I had the honor of downloading the playlist. So hey, and it's like 56 songs of nothing but Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight. So
I
I
know.
I was geeked. You hear me? What I say? I'm talking about real geeked. Listen.
Yeah,
I'm happy because you are part of the Jonas Q Radio Show this morning, and there are tons of people that have been listening to the new song. What
yeah.
is who is behind the powerful production of this great song, and who are some of the musicians? I know who's a part of it, but I want to hear you say who's behind the production.
Well, of course, Tony Lilo, my son Tony, my brother Rod, myself. Some of the musicians is DJ, my cousin DJ Steele. Fabo is
Hmm.
the keyboard player. The drummer is Chris, and of course, Tony's playing the guitar and Roger's playing the bass guitar.
Okay, and I commend you all for keeping the rawness in the quartet sound. There's not a lot of acrobatics. I like the new stuff, but it's something about the old stuff that the driving force of what we're accustomed to. So I thank you all for keeping the driving force of the traditional sound in quartet. Once y'all lock, y'all, my God, today y'all in there all the way for real.
Thank you so much. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes.
Thank you
And
very much.
my next question is, what can we expect from the new project and from this single that you all pushing? Can't make me doubt it.
Well, you know what? I am excited about this particular one. Tony came to me and he's like, Mom, what do you want to do this time? And I told him, I said, of course, everybody knows Ronica and the Blazing Stars for that drive. We got to have a
Hmm.
drive. I told him, I said, this time I want a little bit of praise and worship on there. I want a little bit of something that make it cross over. I
Hmm.
want something mediocre. I want something slow. And he did just that. You
Okay.
know, Tony is a good writer, and he did exactly what I asked him to do. And we hope that not only the old listeners enjoy it, but we're trying to grab the young artists too.
Yeah. And I think some of the younger people have started to embrace the old driving sound that you all carry. Like you said, diversity is always good, but I've
Right.
seen a lot of people, and people are so complex when they say this type of stuff that the young people aren't listening to quartet music. But the devil is a lie. I've
Oh yeah.
seen more people, more young people now at quartet programs than I've seen throughout my life of being in the quartet music industry. We know that Mud D and Paw Paw love quartet, but then you have some the millennials that's like
They're
16
grabbing.
on up. I'm talking about
Yep.
they are grabbing
They're
the
grabbing. I told
sound
them
of
we got to do this time with the drive. I mean, still leave it with what they said a hip slapping, hand
mhm,
clapping sound, but
right.
try to give it a little can I say moderation of
Hmm.
it,
It's fine. Yeah,
kind of
that's
make it newer, you know.
hmm
So and I think that's what we did this time.
yeah. And I always say I've been a musician. I am a musician as well. I played keys for the Racy Brothers out of Dumas, Arkansas, and I've also played with the Mighty Clouds of Joy. And one thing
Okay.
they've instilled in what I do, keep it simple. Um,
Right.
Simple is
Right.
always better to me. Like I said, I don't have any problems with the other stuff that the people do. The
Right.
acrobatics are fine in its place, but when it comes to quartet, give me that head busting drive or give me something that's gonna make me cry. Give me
Exactly.
what give me some substance. Then you can do whatever you're gonna do with your acrobatic.
And another thing to top what you just said, one thing my dad instilled in us, he says, once you get your sound, don't change it.
Don't
If that's what got you to this point or got you this far,
hmm
why do you need to change it? Only thing you need to do is make it better.
right, right.
So
And
change your style. I tell
right,
anybody, once you get a hold of your style and your hook, keep it. Don't let nobody influence you of changing your style. You keep your style, and
okay.
then you just back on it and make it better.
Right. Well, that's enough within itself. That's ladies and gentlemen, that's Ronica Bowers. I'm telling you. Listen here. I had the privilege of seeing you live. I think I won't say a comeback, but you all came to Esther's showcase about 3 years ago in West Memphis, and
Right.
the place went ballistic when y'all came out. I think you all like the surprise group for the night, and when y'all came out, it was a. I mean, I tell you, everybody was up. Everybody was up. So thank you again for doing what you're doing as far as the quartet music goes. Lord is in your hands is my favorite song, but I need to know what's your favorite song from the Blazing Star.
Regarding to this new project, which you probably haven't heard yet, it's a song. It's an old song we used to do when I was at my home church, Mount Zion Board Quarters. The song says, "I'll press on through the ups and the downs, the pros and the cons. I'm still going to press on because the prize is going to see God."
Wow, wow. Okay, well I can't wait to hear it. I've been pushing John Tay to get me to let me hear the record, but he won't let me hear it. So I guess I'll beg him for it. I get on my
It's,
knees and beg like James
it's coming.
Brown.
It's coming. You know what? We got a hopefully we got a date for the full release of the album on
Mhm.
Friday, October the 23rd.
Friday, October 23rd. Y'all heard that?
So,
Friday,
yes,
October
Friday,
23rd.
October 23rd is going to be the release of the full project.
Okay.
Yes,
And you said earlier your father was your driving force, your inspiration.
right.
What quartet group has been an inspiration to you?
The Pilgrim Jubilees, the
Yes.
Canton
Oh,
Spirituals. I know you hear it in the way I sing. The Pilgrim Jubilees, the Canton Spirituals, the Mighty Clouds of Joy.
right.
Of course, Lee Williams, and I can go on and on and
Yeah.
on and on and on. I just like the way they sing, and I love the way they drive. So,
Mm.
especially them Pickle Jubilees, I love
Yeah,
them.
they
I
wouldn't let up. They wouldn't
oh
let up.
man,
They
they went in.
yeah. And they drove and then I call them the spare tire. They let the spare tire come Ben Chandler when Ben let loose.
I'm telling
It was
you, I'm telling you, they didn't give you no break once they
look at
went.
here.
That was it. You
Look
about
at
to
here.
jump on board and let's go.
They put that spare tire on and they were I'm talking about gone. You hear me what I say? Gone.
That's
And
right.
I've had the opportunity of sharing the stage with them as well. But listen, how is life balancing family, ministry, and the industry?
Well, you know what? You have to have certain people in your circle that understands what you are trying to do. And if you have those special people in your circle
Hmm.
and everybody's on the same page, it's not a problem. But you have to learn that you're going to have to give time to your family. You're going to have to give time to the ministry, give time to God. But like I said, once you got that special circle, everything everything else will fall in line.
Okay. All right. Well, y'all heard it from Ronica Bowers. And my last question, and I'm really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying it. My last question to you, There are a lot of people that desire to follow in your footsteps as far as a quartet lead singer, female quartet lead singer, songwriter, and I'm sure you minister as well to a lot of young people. What is a message that you can give them for struggling artists and not to lose hope, especially in the church?
Well, first of all, let me tell you this. Don't do it for the love of money. Do it because it's in your heart and this is what you enjoy doing. Understand it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a lot of work. You're going to be, my dad once told me you're gonna wake up thinking about music. You're going to go to sleep thinking about music, and just understand you're not going to just go out there today and be
Mm-hmm.
famous tomorrow. This
Right.
this is this is a job.
Right.
It's a job, and there it is again. You have to have those special people in your circle that's going to support you. And if, as long as you got those special people in your circle that's supporting you, you'll be okay. But understand again, it's not easy. It's hard. And if you try to do this thing independent, we have our own record label, Moday Records. If
Okay.
you try to do this thing independent, the number one word I'm saying is independent. It can get costly.
Mm-hmm.
So get your ducks in a row and first, first believe this is what you want to do, and understand you got the business side of it, and you got the spiritual side of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to have both of them balanced. That's the only
Right.
way it's gonna work.
A lot of people get so caught up with being the spiritual side, but they leave the business outside the door.
You
Um,
got you got to have the business. You got to have that. The business got to be taken. The business got to be taken care of first before you even hit that stage.
hallelujah.
So
Y'all
make
heard
sure
that?
that business got to be taken care of before you hit that stage.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure your business is in line and know what you're doing before you do it.
Right.
Don't just listen to everybody. Study your craft and know your craft.
Well, you all heard it from Ronica Bowers. Ronica, I have enjoyed you in this special segment of Q Talk on the Jonas Q Radio Show. My last question to you, and I'm sure they want to know, how long have you been doing this?
Oh
Again,
my
you're
God. I've been
35, so you
ah,
so
I wish I was 35. Okay, let's count this. I've been singing ever since I've been about 5 or 6 years old in the church choir.
mhm.
Going from there, so I guess I've been singing since I've been five. I am 50 some years old now, so I've been singing a long time.
50 something. 50 something. Go ahead.
50 years old now, so I've been singing for a long time. I had to take a break there for a while, then came back, but I've been singing for a long
And then
time.
we missed you for a while too. We missed you for a long while. It wasn't you said
Well, you know what? Took a break. Like I said, I've been doing this ever since I've been 5 years old, and then Dad took me up under his wing, and about the age of 18 or 19, I started traveling. Then I had to, I wanted to open some businesses of my own, so I had to take a break for about 4 or 5 years, and I'm
mm-hmm,
like, okay, I'm ready to start this thing again,
right.
and came back out, and here we go. And I just want to thank everybody that has continued to support Ronica and the Blazing Stars, because first of all, we truly know if it wasn't for the fans and for God, we wouldn't be here no more. So I just want to thank everybody that is continuing to support us.
Okay. Well, Ronica, I thank you for being a part of Q Talk on the Jonas Q Radio Show. I thank you so much again I thank Lilo for doing the connection, allowing this thing to fold through. And I'm honored to have you on with me. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting ready to juke a while with Can't Make Me Doubt Him from Ronica and the Blazing
Oh,
Stars.
John, before you leave, before you get to that song, let me let everybody know how they can get in contact with us.
Okay, do that. Yeah,
So
yeah.
you can go on any social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and just type in Ronica and the Blazing Stars, and they can pick us up anywhere.
Hey, listen, I got a question because we know we
Yes,
in this pandemic. If
yes.
somebody wanted to book y'all, are you all taking dates? Or you all you laying
Yes,
low until
we
okay,
actually we've actually started taking dates for next year, and we
okay.
got some dates already. So if anybody wants to book us, they can call my brother Roger Bowers. What is Roger's number?
Or book Ronica and the Blazing
Either you can go to the webpage, book Ronica
Okay.
in the Blazing Stars.
Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from Ronica Bowers of the Blazing Stars, and we're getting ready to juke. Like I said, we're getting ready to juke with one of my favorites right now. Can't Make Me Doubt Him. I want you all to keep it locked right here to the Jonas Q Radio Show via Facebook Live. Ronica, again, I thank you so much for being on the Jonas Q Radio Show.
Thank you so much.
Bless you.